What's up guys, Andre here, and today we'll be learning how to conjure and control our own storms by learning hurricane kicks. Yet another impressive roller skate move that everyone loves to see. Now let's get right into it. Hurricane kicks use several individual aspects from other roller skate moves and combine them into one. The switching feet action from dribbles, spotting and upper body rotation from spinning, and maintaining upper body balance and shifting your weight from 1-foot pivots. Once we break it down, we'll see that it's very easy to begin learning hurricane kicks. As per ritual, it's time for prerequisites. First up is understanding the basics of pivoting. To be more specific, knowing how to shift your weight from heel to toe, which you can learn more about in my How to Pivot video. I'll leave the link to it in the description. Since we'll be primarily turning on our front wheels, it is important to know how to shift your weight just enough to unweight the back wheels to turn around at least 180 degrees. Y'all already know, core strength and leg strength is king when it comes to roller skating. Core strength is needed to help keep your upper body stable when doing hurricane kicks. Leg strength will help keep you balanced on one leg while swinging the other leg around. I know I say this every video, however, it is a must if you want to stay centered in the eye of the storm. This first practice drill will help you learn the pivoting part of the hurricane kick. We'll begin by turning counterclockwise. Stand with your left foot staggered in front of your right foot. There are two things that will happen simultaneously to do this turn. First, bring your right foot forward and your left foot back at the same time. Second, shift your weight onto your front wheels and rotate your upper body and hips 180 degrees counterclockwise. Because of the rotation of your hips, your right foot should also come around as well. You should now be facing the opposite direction with your feet staggered left foot in front of the right, just like they were in the beginning. When doing this turn, you always want to end up in the same position you started in. Now that we know the pivoting aspect, let's add the kick in to go for a single hurricane kick. Avoid kicking too high up for this drill. Keeping your foot just below hip height is enough. This way you can safely work on getting comfortable doing the pivot while keeping the risk of falling backwards low. Start with your feet staggered, left in front of right. Gently kick your right foot up in the air. Slowly let your right foot come down and at the same time pivot around 180 degrees. When done correctly, you should end up in the same position you started in. The reason I stress starting and ending in the same position is that it'll make the hurricane kick much more predictable to do. So once your feet are staggered from any move or angle, your body will already know what to do next to go into the hurricane kick if you so desire. Here is another practice drill you can do to get comfortable with pivoting. Stand on one foot with your arms out for balance. Shift your weight onto the front wheels. Lift up the rear wheels and turn around 180 degrees. When doing hurricane kicks, pivoting is mainly done on the front wheels. Here is a slow-mo to highlight the turn. Remember to shift just enough weight on your front wheels to either make the rear wheels slide or lift up to pivot around. Focus on doing 180 degree turns at first, no more and no less. Practicing this drill regularly will help you get a better feel for the turn. After a while, you'll feel that you can start sweeping your foot off the ground while doing the pivoting turn. By then, you'll be ready for the next drill. Now it's time to build off of what we learned from the first two drills. Before we start, check your surroundings to make sure that no one is around before attempting hurricane kicks. When first attempting hurricane kicks, it helps to think of hurricane kicks as a series of singular kicks done one after the other with little to no pause. In comparison to the previous two drills, there are few differences that set hurricane kicks apart on its own. The first difference is that you'll no longer be putting your kicking foot all the way down to the ground. Instead, you'll gently swing it up again after pivoting around. The next change is no longer sticking to only doing 180 degree pivots. It is natural to over-rotate when pivoting due to the amount of momentum generated by your kicking leg swinging up and down. So it'll be okay if your foot goes a little past 180 degrees when pivoting around. Aiming only to turn 180 degrees is a general goal to keep us from losing our bearings and spinning out of control. With every kick, flex your core to keep your upper body tilted forwards to further reduce the risk of falling back. Treat hurricane kicks as you would any other spin. Keep your head and upper body rotated in the direction you're turning in, or pick an object to focus your attention on to keep your turns on the mark. Be sure to hold your arms out for extra balance while doing this move. It is very easy to knock yourself on your butt if you're not careful enough. Only go for higher kicks after you get really comfortable doing hurricane kicks with low kicks. To stay in control of your momentum, avoid kicking faster and higher than you can handle. After each initial kick, slowly bring your kicking leg down. It feels as though you are doing a brief pause right before your foot travels back down after every kick. Practicing to slower and medium pace songs can also help you keep from going too fast and moving at a comfortable pace. Now for variations. Hurricane kick to 1 foot toe spin, crazy legs to hurricane kicks, and sit spin to hurricane kicks. As always, take your time when learning roller skate moves that involve turning on one foot. Practice regularly, and before you know it, you'll soon be the eye of the storm. If you've made it this far into the video, I just want to say thanks for watching. Please like the video and leave a comment down below, because it helps out with the algorithm. Remember to subscribe if you haven't done so already, and I'll see you all next time.